The Magaliner setup has been ripping venues apart for the past few years, ever since Rob Malin popularised the style. The importance of the way the rig is cast, however, and the tackle that's used is vital to its success, and here Rob Marsh and Lee Merritt, noted carp match anglers of distinction, explain in more depth how to get the best from this devastating method. The Magaliner requires a fairly specific approach, but the results make the extra effort well worthwhile. Maggots have made a real resurgence in carp fishing lately, and the Magaliner setup is playing a large part in that.
Well, the maggot rig we first see, Rob Malin showed it to us, was Sandhurst. He taught us a lesson. We'd been down there for a couple of nights. We thought he was doing quite well, and Rob plotted up next to Rob one day, had 230s in probably 30 minutes, and the next day he plotted up to me, next door to me, and had another 230s. People look at it and they've read about it a lot. It's not till when they see it in real life that they realise how simple it is, and they can do it, and you can, with the right equipment, right rods, or right reels, you can cast it 120 yards.
Found that really a lot of maggots doesn't really work. You're better off slowly building the swim up. We don't tend to spod, do we?
No, we have your rods clipped up, so it's just little bits of poles of bait on bait.
Yeah, and literally you can't cast exactly the same spot every time, but you're hitting the clip, and it always there's an area of little spots. They get hunting around, they're scavenging for the maggots, but once they get preoccupied on them, they're deadly.
Most of our Magaliner fishing is done with white maggots. This venue, they seem to prefer the red at the moment. Our Magaliner rig consists of a quarter safe zone leader, a dumpy pair, square pair, tail rubber, a big-eyed swivel, just a simple helicopter rig really, and just a plastic Enterprise maggot on the end. Right, obviously make sure the maggots are good quality, nice and dry. We sort of nurture the maggots, keep them mazed up all the time. A good handful in there. Give them a good pun down if you like. Try and keep them nice and tight. The only problem with this system is you can't get things ready in advance. Safe zone leader comes with a swivel with a big ring on it anyway. Ideal for what we want. Just like that. Two maggots on the hook. So, snip the bag. Try not to puncture any maggots in the bag, because that makes the PVA obviously dissolve. That'll be ready for casting.
I think if you don't hit it hard and you don't sort of give it sort of a good cast straight away, it tends to die, and then you're just wasting maggots and you're getting them where you don't want them. So literally I'll just let the clip, make sure that I hit it as hard as I can, feather it down just before it hits the clip, make sure it hits the clip every time, so I know it's on the same spot. Nick that back in there. Again, try not to get the maggots. It's lovely.
Right, what we're going to do is drop it in the water to simulate someone casting it out. One of the benefits of this rig, even when you're casting 120 yards, is the hook bait is captured in the PVA, and they never ever tangle. It's all in one solid, one big lump. As is the water, you just know every time it's not tangled up. Really good and really confident about casting that rig out 120 yards.